Hi everyone and welcome to this week's YouTube tutorial on my 5 top tips when buying tech data software. Check. Is the microphone on? Okay, I think we're ready. Hi everyone, Michael Ingledew from Tech Data World. It's a quick one this week because we are absolutely snowed under. We have got so much going on that I wanted to get this out, and I've been promising this to a few people for a little while. So this is our 5 top tips on buying software, but you can create an account over on the members area where you can see this presentation in much more detail. So what are our 5 top tips when buying software? Okay, top tip number 1. Don't fall into the trap of paying the most amount of money is necessarily the best choice for you and your organization. And conversely, don't let your organization fall into the trap that if you pay the lowest amount of money, it's the best choice for your organization. What I always say to companies when I go in is cost should be a factor, but it should not be the driver. So yes, I know we live in hard times, and yes, I know that finding money for software can become a little bit hard. But what we need to do is we need to disconnect the fact that if you pay the most money, you're going to get the best solution, or if you pay the less amount of money, you're going to get the best solution. Just don't fall into that trap. And over on the full course, I go into a little bit more detail with some examples of that, why you wouldn't want to do that. Great one is make sure your solution is scalable. Now, I have seen this time and time again where often an organization falls into trap number 1, goes and buys a cheap solution, and then the moment they need to do something new, or they want to use a different version of a specification, or they want to add new users, or they want to deploy it on another server, it becomes a deal breaker. You can't do it and it won't move. So the trick is to make sure your solution is scalable. We then want to also avoid those proprietary solutions, guys. Yes, there are solutions out there that say, well, we support DITA, or we support S1000D, or we support CGM, or we support, you fill in the blank. Now, the problem is that often some of these tools that are out there, production tools, do things in a proprietary way. So they might say that they support DITA, and then when you start asking some pointed questions, it actually turns out that they support the philosophies or the principles of DITA, but when it actually comes to underlying data structures, it's actually a proprietary way. And I talk in the longer course why that's such a problem for you, because it might seem on the face of it that we're going to buy something that is relatively cheap, fits into our organization, it's scalable, and then the moment we want to move away from it, a whole world of hurt opens. And I'll give some great examples for that over on the full course. Now, one thing, most good software companies today will ask you to do this. If you are investing a significant amount of time, money, and energy into a software solution for your organization, then workshop it. Get it into your organization. Get their experts in, show you how it works. Show you how it works in your organization. Most will also now offer you free trials of their software so you can play with it. Gone are the days now where we believe software vendors. Yes, we believe it's coming, it's on the roadmap, it's doing this. Those days are gone, guys. We want to see it. We want to feel it. We want to smell it. We want to see it working. We no longer fall into the, yeah, it's coming and it's on the roadmap. Nobody believes that anymore. Number 5, save the best to last. And what I mean is, when you're going through your workshop phase, you're going to come out with lots and lots of questions. But often you will prepare your vendor with a raft of questions. And this is something that helps them run the workshop smoothly. It helps them prepare for you, for them to be ready for your organization. But save the best to last. Ask some of the questions during a workshop. So therefore, there are no canned responses. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's no way they can hide behind lack of product knowledge. They can't hide behind lack of functionality. The real good software companies, if you ask them a question on the fly, they will be able to answer it for you on the fly, and they will be able to go straight to a feature or to an area of the software that will answer your specific question. So save the best to last. So those are our 5 top tips when it comes to buying software. So don't fall into the money trap, okay? Higher price equals best solution, lower price equals we can get the job done. It doesn't always work, but we talk about that over on the main course that we've gone over on our main website. Make sure the solution is scalable. Okay, guys, if it's not scalable and you have a peak of work come in and you have to hire up and you can't expand that software, or even worse, if all over a sudden it works great for 5 people, but then all of a sudden you need 20 people to come in and the system slows down and grinds to a halt, that becomes a problem. Avoid those proprietary solutions. And if you don't know the questions to ask, get those questions from people like TDW or other independent organizations that can help you ask those pointed questions, because that's really important. Don't tie yourselves in, because once you're in, you're in. Workshop, workshop, workshop. Do those workshops. Like I said, most software vendors now will offer you, they will require you, they want you to do it because they want you to have the confidence in their software that it works for you. And like I said, always keep those little bullets in your pocket, because during a workshop, if you can ask, or even just a normal sales demo, if you can ask those pointed questions that they were not prepared for, you will always see the difference between the organizations that really understand their products and really understand what it does for you and your organization, to those that you'll get the the ahs, the can I answer that? I'll get back to you on that. I need to ask so and so because he's the product expert. Okay. They're fine and they're reasonable answers, but you will quickly see the difference between the racehorse and the donkey. So there's a whole load of other things that we tell you to look at when it comes to buying software. So you can go and create an account over on our website where you can access that, and we have made a free extension to this course available to you. So you can just create your free account. There's no obligation to buy anything. We will give you access to this course when it's online. You can have a look at it, and we will add much more meat to this bone, but we'll give you some of the other things that you need to look out for. So geographic location, supportability, references, all these kind of things that you would want to look at, but how you should do it. I'm Michael Ingledew. I hope you found this very short, sharp, quick tutorial interesting. If you like what you see, please subscribe below. Keep sending those comments in. We are loving it. We are loving putting this together. People are really finding it engaging. People are saying that they love the way that we freshened it up a little bit and we're actually giving real advice and not just look at how great our product is. We are really, really enjoying putting this together, guys. This week, I think we're doing some more on why PDF's not going away. Lots of little tutorials along those lines. And then we've got another couple of specific ones coming up. I think one next week is how you can define a DMRL. So we're actually going to walk you through defining a DMRL assuming you're not coming from an ILS kind of background, and you need to understand how you can define a DMRL. So we're going to do that. Again, I'm Michael Ingledew. I'm enjoying doing this. Lewis is sat there smiling. But we are really, really enjoying this, and I hope you found this useful. Keep those comments, tips coming in. Let us know what's troubling you, and then we will answer it for you. Cheers.